Okay, this is from Bernice. Hello, Bernice. She says, "Hey, Uncle T." She says, "I'm speechless right now." Why are you speechless? She says, "I don't believe you actually had a show talking about wigs." She says, "That is so cute, Uncle T." She says, "Thank you so much for allowing the women to express themselves on your radio station." She says, "Wow, that is so cool. I love you even more now." Oh, thank you so much, sweetie. Thank you. Well, listen, let me just say this. You guys are the listeners. You know what I'm saying? It's an open mic. Whatever you want to talk about. I started it off with the health, with the toe jams and the nails and the snails. You know. So listen, I've never been afraid of anything. It's just like my broadcasting coach have always say, be bold and be different. You know, don't never be afraid to get on the air, even if you have to get on there by yourself. You know, you do what you got to do and you move on. So, I have learned how to deal with certain things that happens, because things happens in life all the time, and whether we're ready for them or not, it's going to happen, and so you got to just be prepared. So, thank you so much, and I have no problem. I have always told you guys, if you want to talk about things or whatever the case may be, feel free, hit me up, email me, or whatever the case may be, and I get it out there for you, with no problem. Okay. All right. Renee says, "Hey, Uncle T, you need to have your ass spanked." She says, "You are just too cool, man." She says, "Thank you so much, Unc. I love the show tonight." And she said, "Yeah, you need to put it on YouTube." She said, "I think this is so beautiful, allowing the women to come on and talk about girly things." She says, "That just shows that you have a true a good manhood about you, and you're open minded, on both sides, women and men." She says, "Thank you so much, Uncle T. We love you at Cool Rhythms 90." Oh, thank you, sweetie. Appreciate it. All right, this is Corrine. Hey, Corrine. She says, "Hey, Uncle T, I'm recognizing you for your fabulous show." She says, "You know how to socialize and mingle with the best. That is so awesome." She said, "This sets you apart, away from the other radio stations." She says, "You are so awesome, and congratulations on your new app coming for Apple Watches." She says, "I'm looking at you, how Cool Rhythms 98 is growing so fast. We love you, Unc." All right. Well, thank you, sweetie. Appreciate it. All right. This is Phyllis. Hey, Phyllis. And she says, "Hi, Uncle T." She says, "Blessings to you and the Cool Rhythms 98 staff." She says, "Yeah, I went over to the website and looked." She says, "Wow, that's a really nice picture of what was this? Let me see. Oh, Mrs. Francis. Okay." She says, "I'm looking forward to tuning in next Tuesday, to your show, the real estate." She said, "I just got my real estate license and I'm trying to learn a lot." She says, "I'm looking forward to your show next Tuesday." Well, thank you, sweetie. We appreciate that. Thank you so much. All right. All right. This is Anita. Hey, Anita. And she says, "Hello, Uncle T." She says, "You looking good, smelling good, sounding good." Okay, I'll take that one. She says, "This is why we love you, man." She says, "Congratulations on everything." She said, "We love your beautiful gesture. towards women. Wishing you an amazing success. And once again, congratulations on your app with Apple. Oh, well, thank you. Appreciate it. All right, this is Lena, and she's from Greensboro, North Carolina, and she says a big thank you to my Uncle T. She says I wish I was there to sing to you. She says what a way to have a business show talking about women and wigs and enhancements of women. She says I love it. She says you are so cool, and I love your show. And she says, I'm going to tell everybody about Cool Rhythms 98. She says, congratulations. We love you, Uncle T. All right. Well, thank you, sweetie. Appreciate it. All right. I'm going to do one more, then I'm going to get on up out of here. This is Carla. Hi, Carla. She says, wow, what a show. She says, I had taken a photo and I was going to send it to you. She says, but I said, nah, not going to do it. She said, I chickened out. She says, but thank you so much, Uncle T. She said, you are really cool, man. She says, I didn't see this side of you. She said, until now. She said, you had me screaming earlier talking about the toes and the toe jam. She said, you are so stupid. She said, but this is why we love you, Uncle T, because you just let your hair down and just be you. She said, that's what we like. Love you, Uncle T and Cool Rhythms 98. Thank you, sweetie. Appreciate it. All right. Listen, let me say this, man. And this is from my heart. You know, you get some people, you know, that try to read into you, and a lot of times they're reading wrong because they're on the outside looking in. They're not intrinsic. They don't know who I am. Okay. If I criticize women, I'm going to criticize the men. If I criticize the men, I will eventually criticize you if I feel that part of it is your fault. I'm not, just because I'm a man doesn't mean that I take his side, because if he's wrong, I have kids. I have boys, well, young men now. And if they do wrong, they know I will tell them that's foul. You're wrong. You know, you don't do that. Okay. So I don't never take sides. It's about right and wrong in life. Okay. Not about entitlements or I deserve this or I should get this, or, you know, it has nothing to do with that. Men, we look at respect. Respect. And when you don't respect people, it's not only men, but just things in general. When you don't respect people, there's going to be a problem. Now, let's not try to code it or, you know, fix it or whatever the case may be, or brush it under the rug or whatever. There's going to be problems. So here's the deal. I respect women. I have to respect women because I have a mother. I had a grandmother. I got girls. I have siblings. I have sisters. So, you know, I have aunties. So if I grew up around women, okay, I still had my dad, my grandfather, and my uncles and stuff. But if you was exposed around women, why wouldn't you want to respect them? However, it have to be reciprocated back to them. You can't walk around with this entitlement thinking, well, you got to respect me because I'm a woman, or you got to respect me because I'm a man. No, in order to get respect, you got to first give it. And I don't give a damn who you are. Okay? In order to get respect, You have to first give it. The main thing in relationships is communication, integrity, and communication. If something that you don't understand, you ask questions. Just like tonight. I had no idea. Tonight I was lost. I was, people calling in, texting in, talking about synthetic hair, real hair, this, that, another. I was literally lost. It was like I was in the damn Twilight Zone. You know what I'm saying? And was afraid that I wasn't going to be able to get out. But you know what? I hung in there. I hung in there, and I said, you know what? I got to get a chance. When it cools down and the Texas slow down, let me get in here and ask a question about the hair. What's the difference between? Because I know some of y'all mentioned about synthetic hair. I say okay, and then the real hair. Okay, so that's what I was saying. What's the difference between the synthetic hair and the other, the non-synthetic hair, the human hair, the real hair? I don't know what you call it, but we had two young ladies who are cousins that owns beauty salons, and they were nice enough to actually text me the difference between the hairs, and I thought that was so cool. So thank you so much. I'm gonna give you kudos. I thought that was so cool. Yeah. So I'm saying that to say this, man. This radio station, listen, is diversity. We have 80% R&B. We have the other 20% is Blue Eyed Soul Brothers and Soul Sisters. We have calypso. We have salsa. We have reggae. So why wouldn't I allow you guys, kitty cats, to come over here? And that's what I call you, kitty cats, from the dog pound on Fridays. Why wouldn't I allow the young ladies or the kitty cats come over to talk about something that they want to talk about? Why not? You have to ask, well, Uncle T, are you that male chauvinist type of guy that's so male chauvinist and, you can't come over here and talk about that. That's not, No. We don't do that. No. Like I said, as long as it's not degrading any particular culture, or sexes, as long as it's educational, you're not cursing, you're not being disrespectful, guess what? We'll do it over here to Cool Rhythms 98 with no problem. Okay? Amen. Right? Amen. I have no problems with it. So I hope this opened the mindsets of a lot of you, because a lot of the kitty cats was on here tonight, and I'm glad that you were and you was listening. We had Teresa, Monique on here. We had a few others. So like I said, I'm not here to stop anyone. I don't hold no grudges or anything against women, or if you hear anything, or you come and ask your Uncle T, because at the end of the day, I will be honest with you and let you know straight up what's going on, and that's just I just keep it real. Yeah. You gotta, in this type of business, you gotta love people. You have to love people. If you don't love people, you're in the wrong business. And I'm just gonna keep it real. But in this type of business, you gotta love people, and you gotta love what you're doing. And the main important thing, you gotta have respect and etiquette to know how to carry yourself in a fashion where you don't step on people's toes, man. Because in this business, it's very easy to step on people's toes and you can get kind of railroad. You know what I'm saying? And there's a lot of people that have gotten railroad in this business, and I'm just keeping it real. Yeah. But I'm not here for none of that. Whatever you guys want to do, like I told you, is open mic. And whatever you want to talk about, you talk just like you talked about the wigs. Because when we first on the health side, we talked about the toe jams and the toes and not be kissing on the toes and the feet and all that stuff. Yeah. Making sure they're clean and healthy. Okay. Yeah. All right. I got to get out of here. I know it's that time, and I want to thank everyone for tuning in. All the beautiful kitty cats. Thank you so much for reaching out, and you guys were talking to each other tonight too, boy. Yeah. Sometimes, and this is what I tell people too. Sometimes we might lead it one way. The topic might be on one thing, but then you guys come in and you take over, and that's fine. That's fine, because guess what? It's your station. You're the one that make the station, the listeners. So without you guys, we wouldn't be here. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. And that's what we'll talk.